But first, only on 5. It's been 2 months since Clevelanders voted to scrap the city's unmanned traffic cameras. And the data we looked at points to a dramatic drop in the number of speeding tickets given to drivers.
News Channel 5's Kristen Volk talked to city leaders about what that means for the city's finances.
Chris, the city is losing tens of thousands of dollars a month because they're giving out half as many speeding tickets now than before. And the city has to find a way to make up for lost revenue.
These documents obtained from the city of Cleveland show that the average number of speeding tickets issued per week in January was 125. Compare that to the same time last year when traffic cameras were in place. That number was about 245.
I'm not surprised by the numbers because we just don't have the manpower in the traffic unit of the police division to cover the areas that were covered by the traffic cameras.
Councilman Jeff Johnson is a big proponent of the traffic cameras and endorsed the campaign to keep them.
We're going to have some big struggles in the budget coming up, and we're going to have to try to figure out how to deal with that. We've lost money from the state, and we've lost money that what this brought in.
I just don't think that looking at the speeding cameras as a salvation was ever a good idea, and now it's kind of encouraging us to look at other ways because that was never something that was sustainable.
Councilman Joe Simperman voted against traffic cameras, and he welcomes the challenge to find ways to make up what may be an annual loss of nearly $600,000.
How do we help companies who are here expand and generate more revenue through jobs?
Simperman wants to make up the difference by growing economic development, increasing the number of jobs, and promoting and marketing our sports teams.
The other question in this issue is whether officers are spending more time writing speeding tickets instead of patrolling their communities and tending to crime and making them safer. Councilman Johnson says absolutely yes, that's the case. Councilman Simperman says it is still a good job to be writing speeding tickets to cut down on accidents and keep our streets safer. Live in Cleveland, I'm Kristen Volk, News Channel 5.